right, let's turn to another story now making headlines this morning. Politics, sports, they are colliding. A recent FEC filing shows the Orlando Magic donated $50,000 to a super PAC backing Florida Governor Ron DeSantis in his race for the White House. The Florida basketball team is owned by the billionaire DeVos family, which includes Betsy DeVos, former President Trump's education secretary. The Orlando Magic, in a statement, said that this gift was given before Governor DeSantis entered the presidential race, and they say it was done in support of a Florida governor for the continued prosperity of Central Florida. Julia Manchester, national political reporter for The Hill, joins us now. Hey, Julia, let's talk about this a little bit. You know, the spokesperson for the DeVos family said that none of the family, including the former education secretary, have backed a candidate for president yet. But this is a $50,000 donation. I mean, is there a little bit of reading between the lines here?
Yeah, good morning, Brooke. I guess you could say that because this went to a pro-DeSantis super PAC at a time when DeSantis was certainly considering running for president or even preparing to run for president. At the same time, though, the DeVos family and the parent company of the Orlando Magic, which is owned by the DeVos family, is just saying that they wanted to essentially donate to DeSantis for, like you said before, the quote unquote continued prosperity of Central Florida. So I think this could be read in a number of different ways. We do know that in the past, many owners of various sports teams, whether it's in the NBA or other leagues, have donated to political candidates and campaign committees and that sort of a thing. However, I would say that this is a little bit different because we saw this happened with a super PAC and obviously before Ron DeSantis officially jumped in the race.
Yeah, it feels like a little bit of a technicality, though, here. Betsy DeVos, of course, worked for the Trump administration. This donation given to DeSantis, the former president's, some might say, bitter rival in the race for the White House. Any reaction this morning from the Trump campaign?
You know, from what I've seen, not yet. And I think part of this has to do with the fact that you haven't seen an endorsement from the DeVos family or Betsy DeVos herself. Remember, the DeVos family has been involved within Republican politics for quite some time, and they are very much high-dollar donors. But it's notable because Betsy DeVos was a major player in the Trump administration as education secretary, obviously playing a big role during the coronavirus pandemic and, before then with how the Trump administration was approaching the issue of education. So I think we'll all be watching to see how she, as a former cabinet official in the Trump administration, will endorse in this race. But so far, she officially has stayed out of it, not throwing her endorsement behind anyone.
Let's talk about DeSantis's campaign for a moment. He's seen some not great headlines recently. He's been struggling in the polls. We know there was also news of him getting rid of a good amount of his staff. The campaign had said that they were trying to do a bit of a reset. Where does that stand this morning?
So this morning, the campaign says they are very much still trying to do, in the midst of a reset. They have been touting DeSantis's economic plan that he released earlier this week in New Hampshire. It's called the Declaration of Economic Independence, an economic plan that really tries to make the U.S. independent of China economically and give more power and more support back to working class voters. So they're trying to steer the conversation towards policy and towards an issue, the economy, which traditionally does well in the polls and, with candidates campaigning on that issue because we know it's the #1 issue for voters. The issue for DeSantis, and this isn't unique to the DeSantis campaign, it applies to any campaign that's not named Trump, is that right now, Trump, the indictment, his upcoming arraignment today, is sucking up all of the oxygen from the campaign. We're seeing Trump getting essentially free airtime with this arraignment. His campaign, taking advantage of that, using this as a campaign event to fundraise off of, to get that free media. And it leaves the other candidates sort of between a rock and a hard place because a lot of them, including DeSantis, have addressed this indictment, but at the same time, they're running against Donald Trump. So they don't necessarily want to criticize him on this because we know this is very important to the Republican primary base. But at the same time, they all need a way to stand out. And Trump's continued indictments, and with one potentially coming up in Georgia, makes that very difficult.
Yeah, those candidates kind of struggling and figuring out exactly how to respond to this. Julia Manchester, thanks as always.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.